Hello. Today we're going to talk about how who you are being is way more important than what it is that you are doing. How is that so? Let's find out. Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen Dating Coach. Today we are going to talk about beingness. How beingness is going to be more valuable and more important to you than doingness, the actions that you're taking. So I brought up this subject because a lot of people want to know what to do, right? Like, how do I approach a girl? How do I get a date? And they're always thinking how, action, action, action. And the actions that you do take are important, but what is going to make those actions effective is your beingness in the situation. So, what do I mean by beingness? Well, there are different ways of being. You can be needy, right? You can be confident. You can be loving, or you can be fearful. You can be joyful, or you can be depressive, right? These underlying states of being inform our actions. So we can do the same action, but the beingness behind it is going to inform our actions. And women are really good at reading the underlying information. For example, you might walk up to a girl with a very simple opener and say, "Hi," right? So let's look at "hi" with a state of being that is fearful. "Hi," right? Now let's look at it with a state of being that's loving. "Hi." Joyful. "Hi," right? So each beingness creates a better value, right? It creates something that the girl's going to be interested in, right? Your state of being, not the thing that you're saying. So even a simple "hi" with the right state of being behind it has more value, you know. So what are some states of beings that we might want to cultivate? States of being that are helpful to us are states of being like courageousness. This could be look like confidence, right? Courageousness, lovingness, joyfulness, peacefulness, right? So this kind of looks like confidence, and it's positive, right? We're bringing positive emotion to our interactions. We're bringing positive emotions to the girl that we're talking to, rather than some negative states, which will negatively affect us, like fearfulness, self-centeredness, like being in our own brains, like a beingness of like kind of almost depression, right? Or because we're like constantly rotating our own brains. Selfishness is a way of being that is not going to be helpful to us, right? Because our mission is to bring things to the world and not to take things from it, right? We're just bringing joy, and then when you give, you receive. So beingness, who are you being when you're out and you're talking to girls, meeting girls at the club, on the street, the subway? What's the beingness that you're bringing to the situation? What about when you're on a date? You know, are you like pre-planning the cool thing to say, or are you just like being in the moment? Are you like being your authentic self? So authenticity. This is the other aspect that we're going to talk about with being, is like when we come from a state of being, we're trying to tie in closer to our authentic self, and we're not trying to be anybody else, right? It's more than the just doing the action without the beingness is inauthentic, right? We have to have that authentic beingness behind our actions. And this also gets into vibing with the girl that you're approaching or dating, because that vibe is that feeling that you're connecting with on. That's your beingness. That's your vibe. That's what you're vibrating with her on. That's the vibrational connection you're making with her. Is the beingness that you're projecting into the world. So obviously, we want to have an attractive state of being, right? An attractive beingness that we are being in the world. That's going to create a positive vibe with the person that we're talking to or trying to connect with. So beingness is attractive, it's vibing, it's authentic, and it helps us, create a state where we're not in our brains and we're not fearful. And even if we are, that's we're gonna just sit with that, and that's gonna be cool because that's natural. That's just your body speaking. It's nothing special. So beingness comes before doingness. That is the point here. And how do you connect to your beingness? Once again, I'm going to recommend meditation, right? So a lot of people in the old school pickup community talk about like state, get in state. This is a little bit different. This is different. So, just like connect to your natural states of being that are positive through meditation. And I'll make a video about my method of how I meditate later, and hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys. So those are my musings for today, and thank you very much. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.